Morning everyone, it's John here again. Well, today I was going to do a video about how to stop thinking, a little bit about meditation. But something significant happened last night and I want to have a quick chat about that. So at 8:30 last night, Boris came on every channel on the TV and said, without actually using the word lockdown, but he effectively told us we're in a lockdown now. And that's actually caused a lot more panic, a lot more uncertainty, because the timing of it at 8:30 at night, it really didn't give any business the opportunity to put things in place with their employees. And that is interesting for me, because what that has shown me is that people are still not recognising the government as the true authority in this pandemic virus outbreak that we're going through just now. Instead, the true authority for them is their source of income. So this leads to what I call the money story. Now everyone's got one, and if you let the money story drive your destination and drive where you're going, that can be a bad thing. But in this special set of circumstances, I can see why people ignored the government advice last night and went to work today as normal. Now, I'm a freelancer and have been for many years. And as a freelancer, you have zero protection against sickness, against these outbreaks, this pandemic outbreaks. And if you look at the current set of circumstances, businesses have been looked after, NHS has been looked after, retail has been looked after, but the government hasn't announced anything yet for freelancers. So we still don't have a guaranteed source of income through this whole crisis. So if that is your only source of income, you are not going to walk out on a contract until the company you're contracted to tells you you're no longer required. You're not going to walk away. So what I saw today in social media was quite upsetting. There's hundreds and hundreds of posts from people who are morally outraged that people are being irresponsible going to work today. So I've seen pictures of building sites still open, pictures of the tube in London still full, buses still full, and people condemning everyone that was on that transport for being irresponsible. For them to be on that transport, they are only protecting their source of income. And in this current climate, I don't think that's unreasonable. I think the government, if they were to be seen as leaders and showing control and leadership and management of this whole situation, the best thing they could have done was made that announcement at 9 o'clock this morning and then allow businesses the day to respond and put things in place for all their employees and all the freelancers. That would have been more responsible. Now, if I want to go back to the money story, I'm a freelancer, so I work from home a lot. I do one-to-ones with people, but I do a lot of my work over Zoom and Skype and digital media. So as soon as this virus broke, I knew that my revenue stream would probably fall away to nothing, and that has happened. So right now I have no income stream other than the wages that my wife Cecilia brings in. I'm not panicked. I'm not concerned. I just stay in my flow, and I stay grounded, and I believe that something will turn up. I will get an income stream. Now, whether that's provided by the government or I manage to pick up some clients through this crisis, whatever. I just believe I'll be okay. We'll all get through it. And that's what I really want to focus on today, is that every single human being on this planet is always sitting in mental health. They just don't realise it. Now, that's probably a bastardised quote from Sid Banks. But the message there is that if we allow ourselves and we stop the crazy thinking and the overthinking, and we just sit still and stay calm, the answers will be revealed to us, what we need to do. And believing in that and trusting in that means that I'm not panicking. I'm not stressed about this current situation. Because our default setting is that we'll always be just fine. We'll be okay. But our thinking gets in the way of that, and we manufacture these stories that it's all doom and gloom, and oh, what if this happens? Oh, but what about that? And we just keep on going like this and this and this, and it just goes up and boom. If we get out of our thinking and sit back and stay calm, something will be revealed to us, and we'll be okay. We'll all be okay. And I think that's an important message right now, is that if we allow ourselves to be okay, we will be okay. And judging other people based on our standards, our values, our beliefs, and is totally pointless. We have no idea the circumstances of all of those people that went to work today. We don't know what's going on in their life. We don't know the complexities, the financial pressures, anything that's going on in their life. So we have no right to judge them. Just like no one has any right to judge us. So what I want to leave you with is that instead of judging other people and posting it on social media to show the world that you care, try doing something else instead. Try showing some compassion to all the people that have to work just now, the key workers, NHS staff, the people in the care homes, in retail, in transport, in deliveries. Have some compassion for them, because they have to go. And they are exposing themselves to a high risk. They're exposing their families, but they do it just so we can be all okay. So instead of spouting moral outrage at some people for working, why don't you share love and compassion for those that are working, that have to go out to work? And bear in mind what other people are thinking about you. It's none of your business at the end of the day. It's not important. And it shouldn't be any reason why you do or don't do anything in your life. So I'll leave you with that. And tomorrow we can probably do some meditation techniques. Stay safe. Take care.